What's up? There we go. Is that working? Okay. So as I was saying, I forgot to erase my pencil lines. But fuck it, right? We're in this now. How we doing? We back? Fuck it. I'm trying to experiment with like different techniques. A lot of paints, which is completely understandable for me. Go back, I can't tell. There we go. And then sometimes, like with the moments where like there's lines, like you can see my pencil lines because I forgot to erase them. Again, I haven't painted in a while, so like my ritual is off. That's how we paint these darker lines in Sharpie. In the event that happens, you can remember to do that. Okay, get some dark yellows in there. And a whole bunch stuck there on the got my hair in it too. That's good stuff. Wrapped all the way around me, stuck on me now because of the paint. Who's in there? We got a couple people, it looks like. So hopefully it doesn't freeze this time. The hard part of like making sure my lines don't exist anymore, those pencil lines, but they'll add to it, you know, in the future it'll add to it. Some more drips going. Probably can't. Trying to get that yellow in there just right, yes. So I'm not using like color to shade much. Typically you would use like, you know, your darker colors, your darker yellows for like shadowy areas, and then your lighter yellows for where light is hitting the subject, or, you know, whatever it is you're painting. But really I just want the texture to be the motion, you know, because we've got our hard black lines that we'll add in later. You're always gonna add some more white. God, why do you keep pooping like that? Don't nobody like all that pooping? Oh, hush it up now. Oh, hush it up. Hush it up. I'll let that just sit upside down. Now wait, shut the fuck up for a second. So like, see here, like, let's see. I really just want to use the white to cover up my lines, right? So I can do that by adding some white. It thickens it up. So when I originally drew this character, I was at work, and I was trying to study female characters, like the way their shape of their face is, just because I'm used to drawing men's faces, because I look at a man's face every day, and so like sometimes I'll just see myself, and I'll end up drawing myself a bit, and it's hard not to. And so even though I am a huge fan of the female figure and all it has to offer the world, I find myself challenged sometimes. So I envisioned this angelic African-American woman. I don't know. And yellow seemed appropriate. So I did yellow. I did it all in, usually whenever I doodle, I use like pencils, markers, highlighters. I'll use crayons, all to doodle, even pens. Like I've used pens before. I lost some of my sketches in my move, which really broke my heart. Thankfully I have them photographed so that I can at least print them out and attempt to paint them. So what's up, guys? Got a couple of likes. I wish I could see what you guys are saying. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I just do this. Live chat. Okay, I was hoping it would show me all of it. They're not up there, but yeah, nonetheless. I don't know who's in there, guys, but I thank you so much for tuning in. This is one of my oldest and favorite hobbies. I started taking art lessons when I was 7 years old. My mom and grandmother, they saw that there was something in it that I enjoyed. And so, yeah. So I have to thank my grandma and my mother and my father. My father really encourages it now. He thoroughly enjoys my work. It's real nice. Okay. God, there's some good lines going on up here, but I've gotta cover them up, unfortunately. What we got going on over here? Let's add some water. Need to thin out this area. Yeah, there we go. So once I get done covering these lines, we'll add some drips. So I'm having to fix a mistake, so to speak. You know, that's okay though. I'm slinging paint everywhere, but it's great. if you guys can really see what I'm doing. It might be really difficult. Let me try to just let it go. There we go. That a bit better? Yeah, I can kind of see. Let's grab some more Kelly. Yeah, all we need is just a little bit. And that definitely adds. That's exactly what I need. I get too busy touching my paintings. It's alright. I'm one of those kids that like, come touch my painting. You know? Like I want you to touch the painting. Just because like, yeah, the oil's in your hand, you know, I know what the oils will do to a painting, but paintings just have texture, and I paint with texture. I want there to be texture, you know? I want there to be movement with the texture. I want it to, you know. Well, yeah, we got all sorts of paint. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's all good stuff. I love listening to jams. Give me just a moment. Okay. Sorry guys, y'all were all chatting me up. I couldn't see. What's up, guys? Artistic reasoning? Let's see. Lucius, what's up, man? Sam, what's up? So to answer your question about the green, so yellow and green are so close to each other, right? They're in between. Green is in between blue and yellow, but green just falls over painting with these limes and this Kelly. It falls over into the lighter spectrum with the yellow, and so it just helps accent the yellow a little bit more. Personally, for me, some artists may disagree with that. That's just how I like to paint. I like to paint with similar temperatures, and so yeah. And there's just something about it being neon yellow. Like whenever I did the sketch is called like A Touch of Neon. I think I saw it today. I was like, oh yeah, touch of neon, like. But something about it comes off as lemon, you know, very lemon. And lemons have, you know, green areas to them as they're ripening. And so there's that reasoning too, like it just fits well. They just go pretty well together. But great question, thing. I appreciate you asking that. That was great. A little bit more water in that one, huh? There we go, baby. So I paint with, like I was saying, I paint with a lot of water. I was saying that earlier, and then my feet got foot. Let's get some of that dark. So I've got this one here. I've got this yellow raccoon. Yeah, I know. Yeah, here actually, I have a little bit of lighting. Let me just do this real quick. Let me just eliminate it altogether. Cause like this is the wall I have to paint on. And then of course I can just do this. A little bit better. A little better. So yeah. Let's see. A little bit better. I'm getting paint in my hair, but that's part of it, right? I was gonna use, oh yeah, I was gonna use this, yo, gray. What's up? Deep throat noises. It's nice to see y'all all chatting. I love everybody talking to one another. Y'all don't even mind me. All right? Green down here. I paint barefoot. I paint barefoot, and so I drip paint all over the ground. And so like I've got my little painting mat, which is art in itself. Every day or not every day. Every time I paint, it changes into something new. It's the only piece of art that I have that is constantly evolving. But I'll step in paint, and I gotta watch out not to step on the actual carpet. That would be bad. We don't want that. So right now the paint's starting to dry, which is great, because then you can really layer on the acrylic. You know, you can put that bad boy on there. And really start to make a difference. You can have different layers on there. Trying to highlight them lips just a bit. There we go. Maybe there. And some white there. Now that this is all caked on and layered, I can start to add some highlights. This thing about acrylic is whenever you're working to begin with, you can you can start to layer on some stuff once it's dried. Really pop in your highlights, you And it just looks really cool too. There. I'll hit some of the top of the nostril. Guys, music. Do y'all hear these jams? I love all y'all here chatting it up. I love y'all very much. I like that. Y'all, this is really coming together. Yes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yes. Yes. Guys, how's it looking? Terrible? When I start here in a bit, we're gonna just fill this in real quick. Let that do its thing. Maybe I need a couple of these. Come on. Give me what I need. There we go. Nice, nice. Let's see. How does that look, guys? I know it's hard to tell at the moment. Let's break this up here. Dripping on the wall, don't give a damn. I actually used to have a mural in this house that I painted eons ago. Okay. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. Cover up some of these lines real quick. Okay. All right. Now let's start doing some, actually let me get this one more. Daddy's feeling that. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see how many people I got. Got a couple people left still watching. All right, let's one more spot. Get some white. All right, let's start dripping. If y'all see any hard lines, let me know. They're very difficult to see when there's paint on it like this, but that's the joke. Okay, wow, your boy's dripping already. There we go. Come on. Run that whole bit up. It's alright, I'll fix it later. There we go. There we go. Really get the drips going, you know. Add in some white. I want like a varying degree of drip colors, so I've got to, you know, make my own over and over and over. It's a tedious process, but it's really fun. Sometimes you get some really, really interesting texture out of it. So sometimes I run into like moments like this where it's just like globs of paint, so I've got to stretch it out. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just gotta do different things over and over. But it's wonderful. I love painting. The oldest hobby. There we go. There it is. Now things are a little naked over here. Alright. I think I'm going to be done with that brush for a while. Let's use this smaller one. So I like to do this drip and flick technique. It is messy, but yeah, that's my process. What's up? Love it so far. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. Wiki Feet will remember that. Gray's back in action. Zoe Saldana. Oh, random Asian. Let's get some greens in here. Let's bring back some our greens. There we go. And then variations of green with the yellow mixed in, you know, like it just gives you all sorts of fucking cool ass colors. Let's see. Do some drips. See these nice little, these greens will look real good over the top of this like a lighter yellow that we've got going on. Like that. Oh yeah! Now here comes something really fun. Don't drop it. Alrighty. Voila. Okay. So I do it a double process. So now we'll do drips from here. Because sometimes the drips don't just reach, you know, they just can't reach to the other end. You gotta make them reach. And yes, I even go up over this part where there's no color because it will eventually become something. Now let's do some yellows. Got plenty of greens in there now. Bit. Add some whites too. That's good. I don't give a shit. All the colors start blending together eventually, but that's okay because it's not about. Oops. Spread. That's right. Better spread. Spread. Oh yeah, look at that one. That one's really going. Yes. How's it looking so far? Got a couple people still watching. God, I gotta paint all in my hair. Paint all of my hands, all of my hair. Oh, got a pencil. slippery. Ooh, shoot. Big old glopper. I'm in love with this right now, y'all. Alright, so I'm gonna let that dry for a bit. Let's paint the side of our canvas, right? Isn't that always the thing? To paint the sides, right? Whew. What you think so far? It's hard to tell about anything, really, honestly, huh? Move my mess for a moment. Punch a hole in the walleye, don't I? So now these black lines will be great reference where I can come back with my, when it's dry, I'll come back with just black and I fill in those areas that I created for myself. It has this nice stark graphic feel to it. And then I'll do the same thing around her. Let's do this. We need some we need reference. this up over. Yeah, yeah, like that. James, why are you painting upside down? What I do? You gotta teach me how to spin. You're gonna skin me alive? That would be real art there, though, right? If you're like Psycho and stuff, and you're like, I'm gonna skin people alive because I'm an artist like that. You know, like there's people like that. That's funny though. Dude, I would love to teach people to paint. It's fun. So it's really good. I'm loving it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Back over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get those lines I want. Get the lines I want. Yes. This is drying nicely. I'm very happy with this. Oh shit, threw my rag right in my paint. Let's see what we got over here. Whoa, 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 yeah. Yeah, no, you're right, Raccoon. Like, more modern chromatic, obviously. I was talking to Josh about that the other day. He's gonna help me start editing our stuff because it's just me. But yeah, I want to do a lot of these. I've got another canvas this size, and then I've got several canvases that I've started, paintings that I've started that are in there. And yeah, I've got quite a few things. Here, you want to see some stuff that I've got? Here, I can show you this real quick. You know, this is from like the background. I think this is in the background of Modern Chromatic. Yeah. So this one's more abstract. Ooh. That's more abstract. This is kind of like where I mix my abstract with my graphic design work. I like to mix it up. I want to do more of these. I want to do more live paintings. All right, let's flip it back over. There it is. Woo! Yeah. Good so far. It's kind of hard to see it. Here. Why don't I? There we go. Kind of hard to tell right now, but it's gonna get there. I assure you. Oh, this. Don't make a fool of yourself. Come on. There we go. All right. Woo! Alrighty. So I think I'm gonna splash a little bit of white on here, trying to get me some hard. Get some flat whites. Right in the white there. Un momento. Okay, so let me get some water real quick. Hard whites, yes. So these are essentially like highlights, but it's just more abstract than that. They have no rhyme or reason other than to break up the color that is behind it. Wonderful. Oh, I keep doing that because I'm an idiot. Right, I think that's what I'm going to call it with that. Actually, I think I'm going to add a little more over here. Let's get some drips going this way. Later, whenever we do the this will help with the background later. Oh, I'm gonna do that right there. There's the spot. Okay, looks pretty good so far. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna leave that be. Let's see if I can show y'all the that's it so far. Looking pretty good. But the hardest part is the patience. You gotta have the patience because this is extremely wet, and so I have to wait for it to fucking dry. This is why I typically paint in the sun, or like I painted in my grandmother's garage. I would have like paintings and just be painting all of them, you know, like splattering this one. I would have different brushes and everything, and I would bring them out in the sunlight and I would tilt them, you know, how I wanted the, because you can let the paint dry a certain way. See how it's all falling down, right? All these drips are falling down, and so they're dragging pigmentation with them. They're dragging the color of the paint with them. Now, if you want certain colors to stay in a certain area, you can lay the canvas flat and let it dry like that, let it settle that way. But since gravity is working against me here, all of my drips are going to be up and down, which is totally fine. I really had, this is kind of pretty much how I envision this so far. This is fantastic. I'm in love with this. And then when we add our blacks in later, which will be all of this side, along with the Sharpie that I drew in earlier that you saw in the first string. The first string kind of fucked up and froze, but nonetheless, we are here. She is smiling. This is good. This is a good day. I haven't painted in. I painted something for my dad. Here, let me actually get in the frame. I painted something for my dad a couple weeks ago, which he really liked. I already sent him a picture, but I haven't. I was gonna send it to him, and I just haven't yet. I think I'm gonna wait for because I don't want it to get damaged in the mail. But I'm digressing. That was the first time I painted in, God, probably like a year, 2 years at that point. I haven't painted in a while, and I've done a lot of stuff, but I haven't worked a lot recently, and so I've been inspired. I got friends at work that paint and draw and design, and they kind of inspired me to to start working again because I see them working. And then also my girl, she's always wanting to watch me paint, so there you go, babe. It's not much to look at right now, and it's really hard to see all the different colors that are dripping because when they start to dry out, you can see greens and yellows and whites all within one drip. You can see how it'll dry in like a gradient, and it looks really beautiful. And I throw some splatter on there. I didn't do a lot of splatter because I didn't want to get it all over the fucking place. I felt like I was getting it everywhere. I'm sure I'll find some here in a bit and be like, dang it. But for the most part, it's only on this wall, which is okay. I can just repaint the wall. And in fact, the projector covers up this wall anyways. But yeah, this looks fantastic. Here, let me look at the comments for a moment. Oh, thanks, Raccoon. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, this is gonna be in your favorites. That's what's up, dude. That means a lot. I'm gonna be, I wanna paint more. Obviously I'm not gonna finish the black part of it today, but it's going to dry here. And then later in the week I can pick it back up. Doing the black is a tedious process because this is very easy to fill in around there, but doing an edge of space, like I have to accommodate for that so that the black line that I fill in for the figure of her face, the curves and design of her face, it's got to have some separation. If I go just straight to the black, it just loses its translation. So I have to add in a border. That's why you see that I've painted over her even more past so that I can come back and add a border and you can see the color in it. It really makes the character pop. But yeah, I love painting, man. I've been painting, let's see, I'm 31, 7 years, like over 22 years, something like that? Jesus Christ. So I've been painting for a long time, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm glad you stuck around, Raccoon. It means a lot, man. A smooth black, yeah, absolutely, yeah, no, smooth black, that's absolutely right, yeah. It'll all be one flawless color, but whenever you'll be able to see the texture of the paint, so like the black will rise. It looks really nice. I've got other pieces here. Let me send you the Tumblr real quick. I'll put it in the description. So there you go, bud. I put it in the comments. I'll put it in the description later too, whenever I create thumbnails for the video and stuff. But nonetheless, yeah, this is working great. I did one drip, falls down the side of her face, and then contours to the nose. I like doing things like that where it looks like because a lot of this is over the image. If you think about it in layers, it's all the drips don't touch her face at all. If you truly think about it, it's just like, what am I trying to say? Okay, picture her and then a piece of glass and then drips over the glass. You see how they're not touching her face, but they're over her face. So it's in layers, like in Photoshop. But every once in a while, I like to do drips that actually contour to the subject matter. So like right here, I've created just a drop and then it curves to the nose and then across the lip. So like it gives it just that quick illusion of, are they on her? Is she in them? Kind of thing, like pouring rain. Yeah. This big old thick white is beautiful. I'm happy with it. I'm just kind of sitting here for the moment. I haven't painted in so long. It's really nice. Feels good. It's bringing back a lot of good memories I had. I got lost. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really like lo-fi hip-hop beats. Why do I keep talking to you with my head not in the frame? I really like lo-fi hip-hop beats, and so like this shit is just relaxing. I work to this sometimes, like when I'm editing, or I'm drawing or anything like that. I listen to music. Cleaning the house, I'll fucking listen to this shit. Lo-fi hip-hop beats, so relaxing. Let's see. Honestly, hey bud, do you have any other questions? I might leave this to dry for the moment and start cleaning up because tonight is bad movie night, and this is the theater. This is another piece. Sorry, I just noticed it. This is another piece I did. It's a Japanese cherry blossom on a mannequin. So I kind of whipped that up in like an hour one day, just fucking around, you know. Just fucking around. Well, brother, I think I'm gonna leave this be. It has been a pleasure, Raccoon. I know that Gray was in the chat. Shout out to you, brother. I love you very much. Shout out to you, Raccoon. Obviously, you're still with me. Shout out to Sam. I saw Sam was in the chat at one point. Thank you, brother, for tuning in. Much love to you over there in the UK. Who else? Lucius. Shout out to you, brother. It was nice to see you in there. That was good stuff. My girlfriend Rachel, you were in there for a bit. My boy Josh, my boy John. Shout out to all you guys. Much love. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody. Again, I didn't see the chat that much, so I may have missed one or two of you if you just commented once and then popped in to say hey and popped out. Not a big deal. But much love to you, and thank you so much. I'm gonna let this dry, and we're gonna continue this later on another day. It might be a week, that way I have an entire day to work on it like I've been doing today. This is really nice. So I'm just gonna leave this be, and I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna leave you guys be. I'm gonna wish y'all a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Have a great week, and then a weekend. Much love. Thank you guys so much. Be sure and hit that like. Smash the subscribe and the bell next to it. That way you know when I'm going live to do shit like this, or I'm doing a live chat, or we're doing live commentary. Who the fuck knows? We do all sorts of stuff here on my channel. So, just a quick update. The name will be changed from James Cook to something different. I don't want to tell you yet. I want to release it all on one day, but it's not just going to be my channel. It's just going to be my friends and I. So like it's gonna be all the stuff that we're creating. So I'll be painting and stuff, and then like I'll be doing things with them. So I don't want you to think it's just me or it's just all of us. It's a collaboration of all of us. So yeah. Much love, guys. This is fucking awesome. I feel amazing right now. You guys can't imagine how I feel right now. If you're an artist of any type, Raccoon, I know that you get that satisfaction of doing things that you love, and this is something that I just fucking love doing, and that's painting. But yeah. Till next time, guys. This is James signing off. Much love. Cheers. Shout out. Yada yada.